Autism for me is a disability and a difference. So the disability tends to be in social relationships, communication, adjusting to unexpected change. Autistic people struggle with those things. The differences tend to be, I would say, mostly positive. Things like excellent attention to detail, excellent memory for detail, very strong pattern recognition. So we might talk about that because that was the topic of my recent book. You know, and some of those differences are strengths, as I said, even talents. So that's why when I think about autism, the old view was it was a disorder, even a disease, quite kind of pejorative language. Today we kind of use, I'm quite keen to hold on to the disability element. So when you get your diagnosis of autism, it should be a signal that you need support because you're struggling in some way. But it's not, we don't want autistic people to be defined just by their disability. Those differences, you know, are often an advantage. Mm-hmm. People even talk about the autism advantage. And if you put both of those two sides of autism together, disability and difference, these days we think about it under the heading of neurodiversity, the idea that brains develop differently. You know, we've thrown out the old view that there's a normal brain and there's an abnormal brain. You know, that was how I was trained, mm-hmm. but this is like back in the 80s or 90s. Mm-hmm. Today we think about there are just lots of different kinds of brains. None is better or worse than another, they're just different. And autism is one of those varieties. Mm-hmm.